you fabulous lot. It's Gran here with another episode of Vintage Story on the Rusty Gears server. Now then, it's October, and I've been working all summer on the floor under the vaulted ceiling, and can't wait to show you what I've done. But before that, I bet you're all wondering what colours I went with for the alcoves at the bottom of the spiral staircase. In the end, I went with my gut feeling, and that told me that the banners in each of the alcoves needed to match the furniture in those alcoves. So I just want to have a look and see what the red and the orange blocks look like next to the banners. I have 29 orange. This is the orange one. Let me just pop this next. Oh, where can I put that? Let me pop it there. Oh yeah, look at that. That is an exact match, so that's got to be that, hasn't it? Now I've got bauxite up there. This is hardened clay. I'm going to use hardened clay for it all. I'm not using the bauxite because it's a little bit of a brighter colour, and I wanted this clay in there. So let me get hold of that. Right, let's have a look at the red. That's purple, red over here. I haven't got so many of the red ones. So, yeah, it goes, doesn't it? 15, 16, and that one is 17. So I need 17 of each block for each one. So I've got enough of the orange. I can do the orange. Right, I need to get my paintbrush. Okay. So this is the orange one. And I've got my blocks in the first slot. And it's as easy as that. Oh, that goes all the way up the back. Oh, I only need 3 then for each one. Let me do this one and that one. The tea set as well. This one. And that. Oops, a daisy. And it's as easy as that. Right, let's have a look. Oh. Yep. Yep. But the red, I've still got the bottom of that banner to get. And I've only got 7 hardened clay. Right, so I need bauxite and I need hematite to make red clay. So, there's some here at the community centre. So I'm just going to borrow a bit of that, if I can. There we go. Oh, who's come in? Let me just put this up there. I want those 2. Who was that? Oh, it's Sid! Hello? Oh, no! Oh, that's awesome! You know, what Sid hasn't got isn't worth having. It just isn't. Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, right, let me get this sorted so I can make more red blocks now. Okay. Now then, which one of these is it? Is it that one? Nope. Maybe I have to start over here. Ah, there we go. Now, this one. That's it. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Right, I'm thinking I should put these in here. So we've got the bauxite. Can I put that in there? Oh, it's going in. It's going in. And I want the hematite. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm getting powder. Nice. Wow, look at all this in here. That's mine there, going in. Nice. So that's that one. Look at all these. Wow, that's mine there. Copper, coal. Wow. That is so fast as well. Oh, 62. I've got some down there. I've got 2 down there, so that's my 64. Oh, that is such a relief. Oh my goodness. Let me get that off there as well. Whew. Right, so that's my 2 stacks. And my red sun banner bottom. Right, so I've got this, haven't I? Hematite and bauxite. But that's not going. Fire clay. Oh, I've got blue clay. Is that why? Let me just take these out. I'm sure I've got some fire clay. I have got some fire clay in there, look. So let's take this out. And let's pop that. No, it's still not going. No, it's not going to go, is it? Right, I couldn't craft red clay. It's in the handbook with this recipe. Could you do it for me, please? Thank you. Gran. I think that'll do, I think. There we go. Yep, this should be enough there. Right, and I'll send a message via Discord. Okay, so... Purple, red, look! Look at the bottom of my sun banner! There we go, it's done. Nice. Oh. Well, I made a boo-boo. It should have been powdered hematite and bauxite, not crushed. So I should have given it another... I don't know whether it would have gone back into the pulverizers or it would have gone in the quern after that. I'm not quite sure. But, yeah, I missed a process there, which is why I think I couldn't do it at that point. Oh, that's baking nicely. So I just need to do this, and then this bit is done. So, there's the blue. Here's the red. Let's get rid of that malachite. There we go. And this one here. And that one. And, oh. Oh, it's not letting me do it again. What's going on there? Let me just... No, it's not letting me click on it. Huh. Okay, let me just do this one on this side. Oh, missed that one down there. And that one. Oh, it's done. Must have been a bit of lag, I think. Look, the red alcove. And the purple alcove. And the orange alcove. Oh. Yeah, I feel totally comfortable with that now. I have no doubts, and I'm not even thinking about it anymore. I am thinking, though, should I do something a little bit more with the granite in here? Maybe around these sconces? I'm not sure. But it just looks a bit plain. Maybe like around this arch as well. I just feel it's lacking something, a little something around there. I don't think with any colour. Maybe some kind of, maybe something Celtic around there. I'm not quite sure. I put a wheel in there as well. I quite like that wheel, and I'm going to add another one, I think, because I have got some spare. I think this one looks all lonely by itself. Not on both walls. Oh, service starting in 10 minutes. Well, I think in the main I've done down here. What I need to be doing now is coming up here, and I need to be sorting this floor out. Oh, I didn't show you this, did I? I saw a railing in the Fellowship of the Rings in the film, yeah? And this was my interpretation of it, and I absolutely love it. It's turned out much better than I thought it would, and it just looks so effective as sort of like a banister up here. And when you sort of stand back from it as well, it looks even better from a distance. Look at that. I really, really like that. Okay, back to the floor. I have an idea of what I'd like to do, and I'm going to try it in one of these sections, probably this one here. And I'm going to section all these off, and if this works in this first section, I'm going to use my pantograph and transfer it in the other sections. I want to bring the colours that are in here. We've got andesite, we've got chalk, we've got the purple heart, we've got... Oh, we haven't got any peridotite in this bit, but I am thinking I'm going to use it in here. Because it's going to be flowery, is this pattern. So it'll need some green in it. So that's what I'm going to do. And then out here, I think I'm going to do a pattern that covers the whole of the rest of this floor. But we'll see when I get there. I'm going to use some polished chalk to outline each of the sections. So I'm just going to get the bit of that. I think I have got some, yeah, got some in here. So let's take this over. And I've started removing this, but that's going to be just plain chalk. This is where the polished chalk is going to go, in between here. There we go. I'm not putting anything on that. Right, so there's my workspace. I need to fill this in with chalk as well. And then I'll need to chisel that. There we go. It's a blank canvas. You know how I like a blank canvas. I'm doing a large circle here. And it's going to fit, just fit in here. I use the plots modeler to work it out. So I've got that on my other screen, and I'm just going to go around and make this large circle. Not putting any colours in yet. I'm just doing the pattern. Nearly done. Let me get this in here. There we go. Right, what does that look like? There's my circle. Now I've come up with this design after looking at lots and lots of flower patterns in cross stitch, and I've taken out the ones that I like and I've put them all together in a design on a piece of square paper that is the size of this circle. So it should all fit okay. I'm not quite sure how it's going to look until I've done it. I'm not adding colour at the moment, I'm just doing the design. That's looking okay. Yeah, that's looking good. Right, this bit goes all the way around, but I'm going to start it here with 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I've got another 4 the other way from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These middle lines have to be twice as big because it's an even numbered panel. So this has got to be double again. There. That's it. This needs to come up 1, 2 more. And this joins on. Oops, not that one. This one. Right across here. Whoops, not that one. There we go. 3. And then those 2 off there. And I want to have some curly bits in this bit. That comes right round there. Looks too tall. I need to bring that down a bit there, so I'm going to take those off there, and I'm going to bring this across here. That looks better. Yep, that's the other one. Okay, getting these leaves in, and even though the leaves, I'm not sure if these are going to be green or not. Go. Okay, just finish this off here, and I've just got one more to put on the top there. There we go. Oops. Right. I'm going to make sort of a grid with these along here. So I know exactly where I'm going to be in here. So this one I'm going to take over to this side. Here. And I'm going to twiddle this around there. Now some of these I found, you don't just rotate them, you've got to mirror them, otherwise they won't turn out properly. So it's getting a bit complicated now, but this bit here, this block here, I'm going to transfer to this here. Oops, this one is here. Get that in there, and then I've got to take this one out below it and use my wedge tool to mirror it. There we go, because it was missing some of those spirally bits when I didn't do that. There we go. Okay, that's looking really good. I like that. I like that a lot. So let me get these off and see how that fits without these on, because I brought this in so I could see properly. There we go. Right. Okay. Now I can fit more in there, I think. I think where it's north, south, east and west, I think I can fit a little bit more of a design in there. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So let's see. Okay, I think I can take this quite near the edge. Let me take this up here. Those I can fill in, those were just the markers. And I think that's it. Let me put my belt on so I can get some distance. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's done. Now I need to add some colour. Oh dear. I think we've got to use some of the purple heart. I'm going to use some of that, and I'm going to use some of the halite. I'll probably have to go and find some more of that. I'll also want the peridotite. We've got two of those. We've got that, and we've got the peridotite dry stone. That's stone, 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 and the wood. Slate cobblestone. I might actually use that as well. Whether that goes. I was looking for some andesite as well. We might put some of that in. The bauxite might come in again, and I can get a lot of that. So I'm going to go with that one as well. Now I've put I put this and this in, and I haven't got that in my inventory here. I've got slate cobblestone instead. I could use the basalt, but I don't know if that's going to be a little bit too severe, whereas this will tie in with the sconces that I've got. I would like to have this colour, in this central bit. And to me, those look like petals. So I'm going to put some petals in the centre. So let's have this down here. That's it. So I'm going to do this one. It's going to have one of these in it. And I'm going to put these in here. In the middle. Try this. I want it to... Then I think I'd like to have these green, so I think I'm going to put some peridotite in there. Right. Yeah. There we go. I'm just wondering about the level I've set them at. I'm really not sure if they should be level. What did I do with this one down here? Did I have it all on the same? Oh, I did. I did because you couldn't see it. That was it. So, oh, okay, it's okay. We'll just do this. We'll have this on here as well. There we go. Yep, so I'll just put these in now. Oh. Could do if I had some peridotite in there. Let's have this. It's right up there with that one. There we go. Andesite, I think. So let's just put a bit of that in and see what that looks like. As well. I might put that green all the way through there actually. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Because it comes from here. Let's just put that there then. I think I'd like green on this bit here, this next bit. That looks more like a bud bit rather than a flower bit. So, oh no, not that. This. Now this bit, this next bit, I want a bit of leafage at the bottom, but I want a splash of colour at the top, and I'm going to go with the bauxite for this. I think that will do quite nicely on top. So yeah, in this bit here, let's pop that in there. This here, and I think I want this. Oh, not in there. Now I know these are leaves, but I did want some more of the purple hearts, so I'm going to put them in here. I mean, some leaves are sort of purpley colour out there in nature, so I'm going to try that here and see what it looks like. Nearly done that bit. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like that. I think that fits there. Okay. Okay, oh yeah, I like the way that that fits in there. I don't think that looks out of place there. I think that fits in there quite nicely. I quite like that. I'm going to put the slate cobblestone around the edge like I did downstairs. I think that'll go really nicely in there. There we go. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Now that wasn't half as hard as I thought it was going to be. It just naturally fell in place, to be honest. I didn't deliberate too much over each section. It just, yeah. Okay, now to transfer this pattern or this design onto another section, I've got a grid in front of me with all these blocks on here, and I've got to go through methodically looking at each block to see which colours are in and which order they're in there. So here we've got chalk and the slate. Here we've got peridotite and the slate. Okay, the first block is the base colour, which is the chalk. Here, this one here, if I can get in the right position, we've got the bauxite, the peridotite and the slate in there. So I'm carefully writing that down in my grid. Down here we've got the peridotite and the andesite. And as I say, if you put andesite and then peridotite, it just won't transfer over. So you've really got to put that in carefully. And here we've got the peridotite and the andesite again. And this one is the peridotite and the purple heart. So I need to come over to this one now and start the first block as nothing in it. The second one, looking down at my grid, as just the slate in it. Then moving on to the next one here, I've got on my sheet, in fact I need to bring these all down here. Let me bring these down here so that I can have them all on my hotbar, and that's going to make it much easier. Bring this here, this down here, this one here, and that one obviously I'll need my chisel, which is nearly worn out. So that was the slate. On this one I need the peridotite. Let me get that one on there. And then I need the slate. Okay. So on the next one, I start off with the bauxite. That has to go in first. So we'll pop that in there. And then we need the peridotite. And then I need the slate. And I need to do that for each block in this grid. And then I just have slate in this last one here. That's it, and nothing in this corner one. So that should now be all prepared for me to use my pantograph. So this isn't too bad because we've got the polished chalk on the outside. So that's that one. And then the third one is this one. Should get a little bit of the peridotite on this one. Yeah, a little bit on there. Then this one, the bauxite, should transfer over nicely. There we go. And then this one, which is going to go here, on the last row here. And I've got to do this for each of these squares. I've got to prepare it with putting the blocks in, and then I can use my pantograph to transfer it over. So this is going to take quite a bit of time. There we go. wanting to add a little bit of a Celtish design in the corners here. So I'm just using this slate again, the cobbled slate. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure about that. Use my pantograph to transfer that across, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm not sure about the middle bit as well. I've put highlight in there. I don't think I like that now. I'm going to try the purple heart in there as well. That's too much purple for me. I think I want something else in there. I wonder if the peridotite. Let's try the peridotite, I think. I'm going to bring these down there as well. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I need to change that for all these, I think. That looks so much better. I like that. Okay. Let's pop this in here. That's it. And in there. Now that looks better. I like that. I like that. Because it's got a straight edge, which is straight next to this edge. And then it's got what looks like it's sort of like a curved inside. So I think that goes better with the circle on the inside. So I'm going to change these on here. And this bit here, I'm going to change with that there. Yeah, I quite like that. That sort of curve on the inside of that pattern, I think it just sets it off really nicely. Yeah, there's something about that curve on the inside of that slate pattern. And I think that links nicely with that circle edge. I like that. Yeah, much better. Now for this outside bit, I've been trying a few different blocks for the base block. And I'm leaning towards the limestone. Oops, there goes my chisel. Another one bites the dust. And this is just a very, very small corner of a very big circular design that I quite like. But I've just taken the corner off. And sometimes just a tiny bit of a different design can look so different when it's placed next to each other and some of them are flipped. I'm using bauxite for this one again because it links in with downstairs, although originally I wasn't going to use bauxite up here, but just this last bit over here to do. I'm just trying this design alongside one of these circle designs that I've done. I'm not sure whether I'm going to put it down the side, but I just wanted to see what it looked like here. I should be rotating some of these. I've already tried it out and I think it's looking okay in this first square here. And I'll do the same with these. And then I'll replicate these in the extended workbench. And there we go. Turn that right round and that one right round. Let's turn this and that one. Yep. One more on that one. There we go. And as you see more and more of this, you see different patterns emerging, and I quite like that. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, so that shouldn't go down the sides. I think down the sides, I have to replicate the circle design that I've got in the middle. I think that should go under the whole of the vaulted ceiling. And this design here, I think this will go out by the stairs. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I can see all the different patterns emerging in that one. I need so many of these, and this is going to be a tedious job. Thank goodness for YouTube. As I'm getting to these outer edges, I'm feeling that that bolt cypress now does not go well there, and I'm thinking the polished chalk needs to go along there now, I think. Yep, that's much better. I think I might leave these as they are, because I might put some kind of pattern on there. So I'll leave that. Got this side to do though, and round the back. This bit around the spiral staircase, I need to change this as well. Yeah. Pick these blocks up, and then we've done this bit. I'll get back to the circles when I've done a bit of this. It's a bit tedious doing all the same thing all the time. Whoops. There. So this is how it looks now, and I am really super happy with it. I really am. I love how I've used all the colours that I'd planned to use in a way that looks right within that circle. And once one of these circles was completed and I stepped back and looked at it, I really like the way the colours work together. So the next thing I need to get done up here is to put some furniture in. And this is going to be like, well, really a working area. And in Rivendell, there were quite big spaces like this with lots of furniture in. And you could see how people might sit in the nooks and crannies and do their work. Then, of course, we've got this upstairs bit, and this is going to be a bedroom area. And, oh, I keep looking at this banister, and I'm just so impressed with it, and I don't know why, but that came out so well. I really like the way the pattern works so well as a railing. Yeah, and I like this big space as well. I might change some of the rafters in here because I think I want to do it a bit differently where the space is, but this bit here is going to be a bedroom, so I have to think about how I'm going to do that. And yeah, we're getting on and doing it. Don't think I want the snow coming into the bedroom though, so I'm going to have to do something here. These are because of the lanterns underneath, so I'll need to change this to this K-pop. And I think the K-pop's going to stay up here, so yeah. Oh, and I must show you out here. Remember the butterfly that Sid did? It was downstairs. Oh, I must finish these as well, because I'm going to have some decoration on these pillars. But yeah, over here, look at this. Is that gorgeous? He's a caterpillar. By Sid. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So that's about it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it wasn't too tedious watching me put all those colours in. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode. A caterpillar. I love it. Bye-bye.